Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and today I'm going to be replacing the window on my daughter's Kia Soul. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be replacing the rear driver's side window on my daughter's Kia Soul. So unfortunately this car did get broken into. Luckily she was stuck in the snow, and when they tried to steal the car, and so they could not get it out of the snow, we actually had to pull it out with a four-wheel drive truck, and otherwise this car would have been gone. So just got to replace the window right now, so we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just remove this plastic bag that she's got wrapped up on here. And then that's going to need to be cleaned up. There's a lot of residue from the glue of the tape. And she's had to put this on here a couple of times, but luckily she was able to find a new window for this. So we did go to a salvage yard, and they had 3 Kia Souls, and all of them were missing the same exact window. So yeah, if you're a Kia Soul owner, you're going to need to learn how to do this. So the first thing I want to do is pop this little plastic panel off, and this is because we're going to have to lift the door panel out, and so this just pries off. And you can use either a flat tip screwdriver like I did, or if you've got a nice pry tool, those non-marring pry tools, those actually work pretty good too. So I've got that off, and now we can work on taking the door panel off. Alright, you want to use a little pick here to pry this thing open to get access to the screw. See that there's a Phillips screw in there, and then you also need to remove the inner part. Alright, so you just want to pop this thing out. There we go. And then there's a Phillips head screw there, so you need to unscrew that. And again, down there, unscrew that. So ideally you would want to have like a plastic non-marring tool to remove this panel. Unfortunately I don't have any of those right now, so I'm going to use a screwdriver and then just carefully pry this door panel away from the door. You can start either on the top or the bottom. It's just some plastic clips that hold this to the door. And once you get all that pried off, this will just lift off the door. You do have a couple of things that are attached to the door here. You'll need to remove these wires and pull this off, but then this will come out, and then you'll be able to get access to the window regulator where you need to change out the glass. Alright, and so for this it's got a little clip that you have to push in towards this way, and then that pops out, and then this little cable system comes off for the handle, and then you just have the little switch here, and again push in and then pull the cable down, and then that comes off, and then you can set this off to the side. Alright, so there are a couple of different ways to change this out. You can just take this little cap off of here, and then it's one bolt that you would use to remove the old window and put the new window in. However, since the window was broken, there's probably some glass inside there, and also the little metal piece that I'm going to be unbolting is not going to fit out of here. So we're just going to take this whole panel off. It is a 10mm bolt on here, and they're just kind of around this whole perimeter here. We'll pull this off, and then we can actually get in, vacuum out the inside of the door if there's any glass in there, and then get that window changed out nice and easy. Alright, I just need to pull this away from the door. And we'll take a look inside. Oh yeah, there's glass falling out already. Something is stuck here. Oh, it lifts. So in order to get this panel off, there are a couple more things you have to do. One is you have to loosen this up. There's a bolt here and a bolt under there. Just got to loosen all this up so we can remove that inner panel that's hanging this up in here. So this is a T30. Alright, there's a 10mm bolt in here and a 10mm bolt here. And then once you loosen that bolt up that's inside there, this just kind of pops off like that. And then the rest of the handle pulls off. And then you'll see this Phillips screw here. We need to remove this. And again, this is all attached to the mechanism on that door panel. And then we'll be able to pull the door panel off. So start over here and take the door panel off. So there is a lot of glass inside this door. So we're going to go ahead and get this vacuumed out, and then we'll get the new glass put on this regulator. Alright, there we go. Kind of in part of the track here. So that was a huge pain in the ass getting this glass in. It did have to go this edge first inside the door, and then you had to kind of reposition it, feed it onto the track inside the door, and then pull it up and get both edges. But it was a huge pain in the ass. It took a long time to get that done. Once that was in, we had to drop it down. There's like a little cradle on the regulator, and then feed the bolt into the little bracket on the glass itself. So that's what we've got done here. And now we just have to run those bolts into this door panel and then plug in all of the cords into the outer door panel and put that all together. Now that that's all screwed in there, just need to plug in the door panel. That's for the power windows. And then we need to clip this back on. That clicks in like that. Door panel. Just hang over here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. One more thing we need to do. All right, got the electrical on. Got the little cables on for the door handle. Did forget one thing, and that's this little trim piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that put on here. And again, this goes on super easy. It just pushes on like that. And now we just want to hang the door panel on the door. And then push it in so these clips, you'll hear them pop into place. Alright, so now that's in, and then there's a screw here and a screw there, and then this door will be all done. And then you just got to close that little plastic cap. And then there's a plastic cover that goes on here that I need to put in. Alright, and then that just clips in there. And so then that panel is there. I've got another plastic piece that goes here. And again, that just clips on. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and I'll see you next time.